What if the people laughing at you today become the very people asking for your advice tomorrow? It sounds impossible, yet history has shown it again and again. The child who is ignored becomes the inventor. The student who is mocked becomes the leader. The quiet dreamer becomes the person everyone wishes they had believed in, but only if they refuse to let rejection define them. Today's story is about a boy who was ridiculed every single day. People called him foolish. They said he would never amount to anything. Even his closest friends walked away. Yet, years later, the entire town stood in line just to hear him speak. How did he transform humiliation into greatness? The answer lies in one of the most powerful lessons Stoicism has ever taught. The boy nobody believed in. In a small village, nestled between mountains, lived a young boy named Nathan. Unlike the other children, Nathan asked questions that made people uncomfortable. While others chased games, he watched birds. While others argued, he listened. While others spoke loudly, he observed quietly. The villagers mistook his silence for weakness. Children laughed whenever he answered differently. Teachers often overlooked him because he wasn't the fastest student. Even neighbors whispered, "That boy thinks too much. He's strange. He'll never survive in the real world." Every insult cut deeply. Nathan wondered if something was truly wrong with him. He began comparing himself to everyone else. Why did success seem effortless for them, but difficult for him? Why was he never accepted? One evening, while sitting alone beside a river, an old gardener noticed the boy staring into the water. The old man sat beside him without saying a word. After several minutes, he finally asked, "Why do you look so defeated?" Nathan replied, "No matter what I do, people laugh at me. They think I'm different. They think I'll never become anything." The gardener smiled and pointed toward a towering oak tree. "Do you see that tree?" Nathan nodded. It once looked like the smallest plant in this valley. People walked past it without noticing, but it never tried to become a flower, simply because flowers were admired. It continued becoming exactly what it was created to be. The old man paused before adding, "Never measure your future using someone else's opinion." Those words echoed in Nathan's mind for years. That night, he wrote them in a small notebook. It became the first lesson that changed his life. The loudest opinions are rarely the wisest. The psychological trap of seeking approval. Nathan soon realized something remarkable. The more he tried to impress people, the less confident he became. Every decision depended on someone else's approval. Psychologists describe this as external validation, when your happiness depends entirely on the opinions of others. Your confidence rises and falls with every compliment or criticism. The Stoics understood this centuries ago. They believed that peace begins the moment you stop allowing strangers to determine your worth. As the philosopher often reminded his students, your value is measured by your character, not by applause. Nathan decided to conduct an unusual experiment. For 30 days, he stopped trying to prove himself. He focused only on learning one new skill every day, while others competed for attention. He competed only with yesterday's version of himself. Slowly, everything began to change. Not because the world became kinder, but because Nathan had become stronger inside. Little did he know, the greatest test of his character was still ahead.